Right now, tennis is in Wimbledon hangover stages, so I thought it would be a great idea to make a Q&A type of video to let y'all know a bit more about myself. So without further ado, let's get into the first question. The first question comes from Ryan Vogel. I'm giving you a time machine. You get to pick one tennis match and one non-tennis sporting event and watch each of them with a front row seat. What are you choosing to see? P.S. You still never put us on to your music. Firstly, this is a great question. Secondly, I'm adding a non-sports event to this question. And thirdly, in no way, shape or form am I the busiest music nerd, but on the screen you'll see some of my favorite songs. And now finally we can get into answering the question. So for the tennis event, I am picking Alyona Ostapenko winning the Roland Garros championships because, I mean, she's Latvian, I'm Latvian, I feel the pride and I feel like I wanted to see it live. I want to see her raise the trophy live. And you know, that's the biggest accomplishment in tennis for a Latvian, so I have to be there front row. As the non-tennis sporting event, I would pick Latvian national team earning the bronze medals in Hockey World Championships this year. As you can see, I feel patriotic when I watch sports, so again, this is no exclusion, this is the best result for the Latvian hockey team. Everyone in Latvia loves hockey, so I would love to see that moment. I mean, even when I was watching it on TV, I got teary-eyed, so I just don't know what I would feel if I was in the front row at this moment in time. And as the non-sporting event, I would pick WWE Money in the Bank 2011 because it had the John Cena CM Punk match in Chicago. I mean, I would say this was the most important match in wrestling history for our generation, so I would love to see it in the front row, and the crowd was rowdy, everything worked, and I would love to be a part of this monumental occasion. The next question is from Borgli, and it's: what is your most embarrassing, crippling, debilitating insecurity in life, and what is the canon event that caused it? Even though I'm sitting here right by the water, I really do not like anything to do with water. I do not like swimming pools, I do not like rivers, I do not like lakes, I do not like oceans, I do not like anything to do with water. Because the canon event that caused it is I had a birthday party with a friend and we were like 7 or 8 years old, and basically, I thought that I was cool and I didn't know how to swim, and I thought I'll jump in a big pool, which is like, I don't know, 3 meters deep. And then I jumped into the water and I couldn't swim, and I panicked. Basically, I panicked, I got scared. Somehow I got out of the water, and since that day I still am traumatized. I still do not like anything that has to do with water. The next question comes from Dave, and it's would you ever consider taking tennis lessons? The quick answer is no, because I do not plan on playing it competitively, and I just play with my friends like once a month, and there's no point in taking lessons, wasting money to just be better than them and make the games non-interesting between us. So yeah, I'm not planning on taking any lessons. Maybe when the time comes, I'll create a series and then it will be me taking lessons and becoming better tennis player overall. But for now, I'm not planning on taking any tennis lessons. The next question is a combined question from Javenu, who wondered which hobbies or activities did you have growing up, including those forced by parents. And Luka Vidanovic, whose question was: I've never actually met a person from Baltic states, so did you like growing up there, and how would you describe life in Latvia right now? Generally, I enjoy living in Latvia. I enjoyed my childhood in Latvia because I had friends who played football with me, which was my main hobby. It wasn't even a hobby, I actually thought that I could become a football player, but here I'm sitting in a greenhouse making a YouTube video, so as you know, it didn't work out that well, but it was a great way to communicate with my friends, it was a great way to make friends, it was a great way to go to the parties and have fun there when I was of age. I mean, childhood wasn't that easy, it wasn't like, but it wasn't hard. I didn't have to think about the next meal, whether I will have the next meal. I never had a gaming console, I rarely had a PC that got any good games on it. I always was outside, always playing some games, always playing football, basketball, whatever you want to see me play, I will play it. So my childhood was active, I had fun, and basically I'm happy that I had a childhood in a place like Latvia, because I fear that if I was in United States, for example, I wouldn't have been a person that I am right now. And as far as Latvia goes right now, at this moment in time, of course there are some bad things about the country. Of course, there are good things about the country, but I cannot envision myself living anywhere else rather than Latvia, because I enjoy it here. And if you wanted me to answer in a political way about the question what is life in Latvia right now, then I'm sorry, I won't do that because I don't want to start some shit in the comments, you know? The next question comes from Robin Reviews and Blissfulness Forever, and they are asking, how did I get into making YouTube videos? Basically, I just didn't have anyone to talk to about tennis, but I still had my opinions that I wanted to express. So I thought I'll make a channel, I'll make a video on Casper Ruud and Holger Rune situation. If people watch it, it will be great. If they don't, so be it. So yeah, it was just a situation that I wanted to talk about it. People watched it and I thought, I'll just continue. And basically, I just don't like tennis YouTube in general. It feels like it's like full of NPCs, and actually sometimes I watch videos that are recommended to me and I actually don't know whether they are AI generated or they are actually a real person who is behind this video. I actually don't understand why the tennis YouTube is so boring, so I would like to sprinkle a little bit of excitement into the tennis YouTube, and that's why I created this channel. Now let's do some quick fire questions from Lumas. What languages do you speak? I speak 3 languages, Latvian of course, English and Russian. Do you play any instrument? No, I do not play. I haven't really ever tried to play an instrument. I was never really that interested, so no, I do not play any instruments. What's your favorite country for a holiday? I went once to Sweden on a cruise and I liked it there, so I'll just pick Sweden. What sports do you watch besides tennis? I mean, you can name any sport there is and I probably watch it. Football, basketball, hockey, MMA, I watch it all. It's basically the way I spend my free time. I do not watch movies, I do not watch series, so yeah, sports is my way to go to spend the time that I have for myself. What do you like more, individual sports or team sports? I like team sports more because I played football for half of my life. It just brought me the best memories of my life, and that's why I picked team sports over individual sports. And the last question comes from Gaurav Gumarayu, and it's, what is the craziest thing you've ever done and would you do it again? One thing that comes to mind instantly, it's not even a crazy thing, it's just a dumb thing. Who asked them to come here? Just let me record in the fucking forest, mate. Basically, it was a party, we had fun, drinks were drunk, and you know, we're just being a bit more dumb than usual, and we thought to ourselves, we see a dartboard. Would it be fun if we threw a dart in our ass cheeks?
What?
Yes, we threw a dart at our ass cheeks. Actually, I have a video of it. If you want to see it, you have to get me to 200 followers on Twitter. And when we get to 200 followers, I'll probably show the video. But for now, it's going to stay a secret. And would I do it again? Probably not, because it's really dumb. And my ass kinda hurt for a few hours after that, so wouldn't recommend. Thank you for watching this different type of video on the channel. If you liked it, then please press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, take it easy, my friend.